There we go. Hey guys, welcome to the sprint race here at the transition for the Ironman Lapu-Lapu 2026. We're in the transition zone, so the swim is over and there's a cutoff, so no more people from the water are allowed to transition. And incoming are the sprint racers, and one of the champions from South Africa has already transitioned from biking to running. You can see them in the background here. We're going to go over to the street.
Going out, lots of sprint racers running now. Our first professional man, Henry's going to South Africa. Out onto the run just a couple of minutes ago.
So they have finished,
lead of about 6 minutes, let's see.
as you can hear in the background.
Roman coming in off the bike, ready for this run.
So they've done a 2-hour swim, a 2-kilometer swim. They finished a 90-kilometer bike ride already. 90-kilometer bike ride. Now he's going to do a 25-kilometer run. And it's only 8 o'clock in the morning. 3 hours. So let's go over here, check out what is going on. You can see them coming in here. So they'll come in this way, transition, and then head back out for the run. It is a hot, hot morning. Sorry guys, I'm not going to really be able to see your messages because I'm walking around. But I wanted you guys to see this international event happening here in Lapu-Lapu. There they are. Here's the bikers right here. And you can see, oh, the runners are running that way. They're not coming back out this way. They're running that way out into Lapu-Lapu. So I'm pretty sure that along the 90-kilometer bike course and 25-kilometer running course that there's a lot of people. But mainly in this area is the family members and supporters of the participants camped out in chairs and stuff with their little cowbells and everything. It's really cute. But I was saying before before I started the live stream, I was on a vlogging the event, and so what happens is you have 2 hours. So this is another biker. Here comes some bikers. Large group of bikers here. And there's even amateurs here. There's even amateurs. So it's interesting. Anyway, what was I saying? So what happens is that there's a cutoff time. So you have 2 hours to complete the swim. If you can't complete the swim in 2 hours, you cannot transition to the next stage. So I got there just as the transition was being closed. And it's kind of sad, I was saying earlier, that the people who have participated in this, who have worked so hard to get into this, are not allowed to complete it. So, but you know, whatever. It's part of it. I thought they'd be coming up and down this street, but this street is for them to leave the area. They're coming back down the back road. So they have set up some amazing support facilities here. Medical is all on this side. There's like all these trucks set up. The main venue is inside the Mactan Newtown Expo. The street's been closed off and controlled. So all the streets in and around Mactan Newtown have been closed off since 4 this morning, and will be until about 2 or 3 p.m. today. The race is scheduled to finish in about 3 hours. So no more bicyclists will be coming down this way. That part is over. So this is the running part. This is the ending of the running part. So the runners left down the back road and will be entering here and finishing here. So in the next 2 hours, bicyclists will, the runners will be entering Mactan Newtown to finish the race. So we're going to stick around for that to capture the winners. But we're going to walk down to the end of the street here and just see what's going on. As you can see, the winning area here. So it looks like almost 3 hours from the clock there. You can see almost 3 hours they've been running, biking, and swimming. Swimming, biking, and now running. So they're coming up on 3 hours. And we don't have anyone crossing the finish line yet. But as you saw earlier, the former Olympic bronze medalist from South Africa has already transitioned to running. So he's got about 2 hours left. He's got about 2 hours left of running, and he should be making it back. So however long it takes to run 25 kilometers is how much this race has left. And this guy is so fast that he has caught up to the sprint guys who are running a half marathon. He's running the full marathon and he's caught up to them, which is really intriguing. Now, the other thing is that the announcer said that he has a 6-minute lead on everyone else. And we're also here today to celebrate the Lechon Festival, which will take nice shirt. Nice shirt. Another Formula One fan there. So I'm sporting, of course, the Red Bull Racing shirt because it's a cool shirt in this hot weather. Let's see. Nobody's joined yet. Come on, guys. Where are y'all? Well, I did start a little bit early today than my normal. So another thing I want you guys to remember is that you can join as a member. Starting soon, we will be having members only live streams once a month and members only videos as well. So see another Formula One fan sporting a Ferrari hat. This seems to be a pretty fun day for the family and supporters. Oh, nice breeze today. Very breezy because we are in the middle of a high pressure system that is coming in from the north due to the typhoon that is currently sweeping across the north, far north of the Philippines, but obviously affects for thousands and thousands of kilometers. But it is hot today. I was just talking to a friend in Korea. It's 42 degrees without the humidex, without it. That is just crazy. So this afternoon, after the live stream, after my vlog, probably around noon, I will take a rest, get some sleep, and then back to vlog about the Lechon Festival, which is going on this weekend. It kicked off earlier in the day. It kicked off yesterday and will continue today, culminating in a street party tonight. All right, well, we're gonna walk down to the end and just see what's going on here. Looks like the street is closed here. No traffic in this area because again, this is where the runners will be coming into this way. The bicyclists left this way, but no more bicyclists will be allowed to enter the race. The race is over for them. And as the last bicyclist comes off the road course, the roads will be slowly opened up, which should be in the next, I'm going to say 2 hours. But Mactan Newtown will stay closed until the event is officially over around 3 or 4 o'clock. Guys, Sri Lankan Sammi in Cebu here, telling you thank you for joining me. And remember, support the channel. Please click the link down below. Buy me a coconut. You can send, windy. Every time we come through the cutout between two buildings, it's very windy. The buildings really stop the wind from coming through from that direction. I actually turned on, or I was allowed to turn on super likes, gifts, and super chat. So during the chat room, you can sponsor and support me in this wonderful adventure of mine, an idiot in retirement. I should actually change the channel. I was talking with my friend Jay yesterday, and we called it I said I should call it, I'm an idiot in retirement. Because I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm all over the place. So it doesn't seem to be anything going on over here. Except lots of pretty girls. So why don't we take a walk back down to the transition area. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything going on over here. Guys, I have a story time. So I met someone, another local, not a subscriber, so I can tell this story. Because you don't know him, he doesn't really know me, and it's a poignant story. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Guys, be careful dating online. It is not bells and whistles. It is a minefield. So he was telling me a story because we were chatting at the bar, and he's like, I said, how's it going? He's I got stood up and blah, blah, blah. And she ghosted me and is not showing up and blah, blah, blah. So I said, yeah, dating online is a minefield. Tell me your story. And he said, well, I met this girl on a dating app. Not going to say which one, but you guys know. And he said she was really kind. She was really inquisitive. And we had good chats over the course of like 48 hours. And then she wanted to meet. But she lived a little bit outside of Cebu City. And all right, he's a participant in the race today. So this was on Thursday or Friday. And he said, yeah, he wanted to meet up and possibly, whatever. And he says, oh yeah, I sent her some taxi money and to come and join, because she asked if it would be okay that she takes a taxi because the buses were too busy and blah, blah, blah. And it would be a lot safer and easier to take a taxi because the taxis would go around all the road blockages and him being naive about the traffic situation, he said, fine. And he's like, how much do you want me to send you? I don't know how he sent it, either through Wise or whatever system he had. But he was like, he ended up sending her 5,000 pesos. Guys, that's like about 75 bucks. 75 bucks for a taxi. Where are you coming from? Manila? 75 bucks. So he sent her this, and then she ghosted him. She blocked him on the dating app, and that was it. And I said, show me her number that she said to send her the money to. And he gave me the number. I punched it into my Maya Pay account, and I looked it up. And when you look it up, the picture of the person that they put on the profile or the name on the profile shows up, and it was a man's name. And I said, buddy, you've been catfished. He's like, really? I said, well, I can't say for certain, but the evidence is pointing towards that. Oh, why is there a cyclist on here? Someone's been allowed to go down the street here. I thought that was cut off. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm not really into this triathlon stuff. I don't really know much about it. But hey, a cyclist is out. So good on Mactan Newtown for this event. It's really well put on for whatever. Let's see here. So this is happening right outside the front door of my condo. Unfortunately, I can't see any of it because I'm facing the opposite direction. But none of my friends face this direction. Oh, maybe Dennis? I think Dennis might be facing this direction. Yeah, he looks this way. So I'm gonna walk over to the transition area. Anyway, so this guy that's crap. Guys, don't ever send money. The trick is, oh, you want a taxi money? You know what? Book the taxi, right? And I will pay the cash when the taxi arrives. That way, you don't giving her money. Just like giving money to street people. Don't do it. What you do is you give them the food directly. If you want to help someone who says they're hungry, give them food. Don't give them money. I am tired, man. Let me tell you. I really need to get more sleep. I really need to get my sleep schedule all taken care of. Oh, nice breeze, man. Let me tell you. That breeze right here is really good. It's, again, cut out between the two buildings. Wow, that music is loud. And it's so overmodulated that it probably, the YouTube algorithm won't even pick it up as a copyright strike. Oh, so breezy. So nice. But I don't know if you guys can hear me over the music and the sound. Wow, that's loud, man. So this is where they'll be doing the presentations, I guess, for the winners. First, second, and third are right there. So the winners will come through here and then like register over there for their like who came in what place and register that they finished the race, and then exit and join their supporters. The first winner, the first winner, the first winner. The dog is the first winner. Here he comes. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is over there. Anyway, let's see, how much battery do I have left? Oh, check out this drone. That's pretty cool. So, not sure why there's still a lot of people in the, oh, the people that are in the transition zone are still here because there's a lot of bicyclists coming through. There's still bicyclists coming through. I'm going to walk over to where the runners are running. So there's two races. There is the sprint race and the Ironman race.
Yes. All right, this is I guess they're sprinting to the finish line.
Oh, here we are. Yeah, these are the sprint racers finishing the race. Let's go see this. So the bikers are coming in here. As you can see behind me, there's the bikers.
Number 3096. Ricardo and Pina and Lector Caihe.
8 hours, 47 minutes. These guys have been running, biking, and swimming.
Oh, athlete number 1195. He is Kenneth Watkins. Also back home, Alvin Seniza.
So this is the sprint race. So the sprint race is a half marathon. And here comes another runner who's been running for 8.5 hours. This guy right here.
Well, there they are. So the two teammates waiting for the runner to cross the finish line. Well, to pass them, this is relay team number 3080. Cleats and pedals. Giovanni Gabiana, Daryl Alban Cabar, Jamie Gonzalez.
Here comes some more runners. Here comes one right now. And 8 hours.
Cross the finish line.
So these are kids. These are the kids or the sprint runners. And here you can see these teams leaving. These teams here are leaving, are joining the run. So you can see the runners are leaving, going towards starting their run of 25 kilometers. These ones are coming back from their 25-kilometer run. These are the sprint runners. So the 25-kilometer course goes north, where the bike race went south. So we're going to go over back to the main event because
All right, welcome back home, athlete number 1273, Philip Roland.
in the next half an hour to an hour,
Amay Manabilan.
sorry, it's not 8 hours and 50 minutes. That's the time. It's
Our second female finisher crossing that line.
8:50 a.m., not 8 hours and 50 minutes,
Chrissy and Perez.
which is kind of stupid because I'm not
So
sure.
we have two female finishers already. Chan,
I'm not sure if they
Chrissy.
start all at the same time or if it's a staggered start.
Starting to welcome back our triathletes finishing the sunrise sprint.
So here are the medals that they're giving away.
Athletes coming in.
So they started at 6 a.m. It's now 9 a.m. So about 3 hours. So the sprint guys have been out for about 3 hours. So these are the flags of all the registered participants. You can see Korea, North America, Canada, US, of course, Sri Lanka. I was surprised to see the Sri Lankan flag here. That's pretty cool. Where are we? Right there. Very cool. Thank you guys again for joining. I am Sammi in Cebu, a semi-retired Canadian living life in Mactan Newtown, Lapu-Lapu, Cebu, Philippines. I like to call myself, just for fun, shits and giggles, I like to call myself an idiot in retirement. Join me for my adventure as I transition from semi-retirement to retirement, what I do, how I did it, what I'm doing, and how I'm living. This vlog is not about good morning. This vlog is not about condo reviews, restaurant reviews, hotel reviews, budgets. Although I do a few of those, I'm not focused on that. It's more of a lifestyle vlog. Like, what am I doing to live? How am I living? And what is my mental state, social state, physical state? And the things I've done to actually make my life the way it is right now. So we're back at the finish line. This is the official finish line. So you can see the clock here is 3 hours and 14 minutes is how long they have been out there. And I am going to assume that in the next hour that somebody is going to cross the finish line because he just left the South African Olympic bronze medalist, finished the transition about an hour ago. So I'm going to assume that he will come back in about 30 minutes to an hour. So we're going to be able, you guys are going to be here to see that. We're going to hang out. I'm going to find a place to sit. I should go upstairs and grab my chair, but I can just hang out. Maybe I'll go to 7-Eleven and grab a juice. I think that's what I'm going to do. There's lots of people here, as you can see behind me. They're all lined up at the finish line. I don't want to be right in front of the finish line because the music is going on real loud there. I think what I'll do is I will go down here to the end and then run with the winner if I can keep up with him and follow him across the finish line, just so you guys can be part of it today. Let's see, what's my battery status? Oh, not bad. We're doing good on batteries. Welcome to the live stream, guys. Thanks again for joining from Mactan Newtown live for the Ironman 70.3. We are in the middle to end stage of the event. We are 30 minutes to an hour from the first runner crossing the finish line. The swimming event has ended. The bicycle event is finished as well, the transition, and the running event is now coming to a close for the sprint, which is the half marathon, and the full marathon is proceeding as we speak. Let's see how busy it is in here, whether I can get a drink. If I cut out, guys, just give me 1 second because, ooh, there is a lineup. Let's get a drink. Iced tea. Oh. Oh, no iced tea. Maybe a Gatorade. Nope. Wait a minute. Oh no, that's not iced tea. That's ice pop. Lemon flavored green tea, red tea. Green tea. No. You know what? All of the water is gone. All of the Gatorade is gone. I don't want a sugary drink. Ah, good. Some kind of orangey vitamin boost. Large. Not sponsored. I got my first sponsor. I'm in negotiation with them for next week. Peptides, something to do with peptides. So, being that you guys are all old like me, the sponsor approached me to do peptides. So, stick around for that. We're getting close to 250,000 views and 1,700 subscribers. That is incredible, guys. Oh, they've put the Gatorade all out here. Getting ready for the people who really want it. Oh, the air conditioning is so nice in here. Let's see if everything's still working here. Microphone is okay. Excuse me. Doesn't like you.
Do you have small meals?
How much is it? Oh, I think I might. Oh, there we go. Busy today. Thank you. Have a good day. There we go. Got my drink. 63 pesos. $1. Oh, I'm going to sit down and relax for a minute. If it was neat, it would be ridiculous. Oh, very good. So across the street from my condo, here we are, just relaxing, having a delicious, refreshing drink. Oh, that's perfect. Flavored water. So I bought a sodarizer, which I absolutely love. Man, that thing is just heaven on earth, let me tell you. Absolutely loving having cold, carbonated water. It was absolutely worth the investment. There's something I like about having carbonation in my mouth, and when I drink it, it's just much more refreshing. For me, the feel. I've talked about it before. Food is a personal thing, and it's about the food. First begins with the sight, and the second is the smell, and the third is the mouth feel, and the fourth is the taste. That's the last thing, because that's the last thing that you experience is the taste. The first thing you do is you see it, then you smell it, then you feel it in your mouth, then you taste it. That's why I can't eat bananas, because overripe banana smells awful. Put it in your mouth, it's mushy, and it feels like throw up in my mouth. So I don't like that. This is a good spot. Nice and breezy, and you can see them all coming in and see them finishing. But it should be about 30 minutes for the first of runners. Oh, the biking's done. Yeah, oh yeah, biking's done long time ago. The South African bronze medal winner from the Olympics left the started the running course about 45 minutes ago. Yeah. So the swimming is done, and the sprint guys are now returning. The half marathon guys are finishing. So it's been about, they started at 6 a.m., so 3 hours. So they're finishing up there, but it's really loud up there, like annoyingly loud. So they're going to be coming around this corner. They're going to be coming from that road to our right. They're going to be coming this way. Enjoy. Sorry? Well, inside of One Pacific, you can ask the security guard there. There's a restroom in the first floor. Right there. You're welcome. Hey guys, sorry about that. I don't know why I lost connection. Let's go sit over at Geisha Lounge. Always be aware when you're at these kinds of events. About crossing the street. To make sure that there's no runners coming, because you're going to get run over. Hey! Look at you. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Hi, ma'am. How are you? Good to see you. How's things?
Okay, but I shouldn't be here. I entered, but they cut me off after the swim.
I saw that. It was so disappointing to see. Some of them were so heartbroken.
It sucks because it's really rough out there.
It is, and they even shortened it.
They short the distance because of
You work all, and I said that on the vlog. I said, you do all of this training, all of this work, just to be denied, but they have to draw the line somewhere.
Yeah, but I've been in races before where they exercise a little discretion.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not a
10 minutes on the swim. Okay, it's over. I agree, but 10 minutes on the bike is nothing.
No.
You can make that at 10 minutes up.
Absolutely. I'm not like I don't know about this kind of stuff, but it makes sense from both sides. I see both sides of the story, but wow. I mean, I saw the South African guy, the bronze medal Olympic guy transition from bike to running.
Oh, already?
30 minutes ago. 30 minutes ago. It was incredible. He had caught up to the sprint guys.
Oh.
The sprint guys were coming in to transition from biking to running. And then right behind him, the lead guy, 6-minute lead off of the bikes. That was very exciting. I thought that was exciting that I caught that. You know, I didn't know which one he was. It was good, but good on you. That swim this morning. My gosh, I got up this morning at 6 o'clock to look out the window. How did you, like, going out was okay, but coming back?
Yeah, very rough.
Coming back was rough. Going out, you're with the current.
Yeah, going out wasn't too bad.
And then coming back, my gosh, white caps and everything out there. I can't believe you did that. Good on you, man. There's no way I would have been able to do 100 meters, let alone 700.
I did meet one other guy who voluntarily pull that said it was too dangerous. So that's
okay. So now there's a motorcyclist coming through here. You got good front row seats for the runners coming in.
That's good, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. The finish line is just right here.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. But he was joking about me, guys. This is Basil. He's one of our good friends here, living here. And you were joking about how I really don't know the names of the buildings around here. I keep making the mistakes because...
Where's the puzzle town in this town?
Right here.
Correct.
Right over here. Right over here. Yeah, Costa Vida. I call it the Costa Vida. Well, because I don't care. I live in 1PR. It's my home. That's it. I don't care about anything else.
Where your home is.
Yeah, as long as I know how to get back home, stumble back home.
More than something.
And then I called the Tambuli, I called the reef the Tambuli, because I don't go out to these places. I just recently got invited to join by a new friend I made in Cebu City.
Crimson.
I went to the Crimson, and then next weekend I'm going to the Dunsa tonight.
Oh.
I've been invited there, so for me, it's nice, but it's
nice to visit.
I've been to J Park. I've been to Shangri-La. I stayed at Shangri-La 3 years ago, and I went to J Park, and I was not impressed with J Park.
Yeah, it's big, right?
It's dated.
We were resort members in Shangri-La for 3 months before. It was nice to
It is nice. So 3 years ago, for my first trip to Philippines, I was living in Luzon, in Subic, and then my family came for a visit. My parents from Sri Lanka, my brother from Canada, so they all came here. My brother got us suites at the Shangri-La. He had status, so we had suites there, and we stayed there for 10 days.
Right.
So I landed here for a week. I was living in Sri Lanka, so here's the funny thing. I left Sri Lanka, my parents. I came here for a week, and then I saw my parents again. I go, hey, don't I know you from somewhere? I left them a week ago, and then I see them again. But there was a whole family thing over there. It was really fun.
Yeah.
It was really a beautiful resort. We had suites, so it was exclusive, which was really nice,
Yeah.
comfortable. And the resort is nice. The beach was nice. And just make sure I don't miss anything here. Crimson was really beautiful. Wow, their setup. Wow. Think Mactan Newtown Beach on steroids. It was that spectacular. That spectacular. And here's the thing, you just walk in. They don't charge anything. They don't check. As long as you look like a tourist, you just walk in. You know?
Also, all of them, I think you can go in and have a drink or a meal. That's typically what I do when I go.
Really? I thought that would be like here where you have to like pay to get in.
No, you're not allowed to use the meat. But you can go in, order drinks or food from the outlets. Pretty much all of them. I've done that.
Yeah.
Shangri-La, Sammi.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that if you're buying something, you can just jump in the ocean. I don't think they're going to stop you.
Probably not, but
All right.
I don't abuse it. Yeah.
Enjoy your breakfast.
All right.
I'm going to take care. Nice to see you again, ma'am. Have a great morning. All right. Take care, brother. That's our good friend, Broker Basil. Check out his YouTube channel, Broker Basil. And he is a British friend of ours who lives here in Mactan Newtown as well, retired. He's actually a property owner. He owns 4 Airbnbs. So if you need to stay, nice, sweet guy. The people that live. So we're back heading over towards the finish line. Maybe we can get we can hear any reports of runners coming in so that we can. Oh, I really feel bad for people who have to check out today because there is no way that they can get a taxi here. They have to go all the way to the main road, 10-minute walk to get to the street. All right, here we go. So there's the finish line where the flags are over there. You see that? Yeah. So over there is the flags in front of La Victoria. But I need a better, more stable base here because that holder is not very strong. Let's see what's going on. Welcome to the show, guys. I am Sammi in Cebu, Sri Lankan Sammi, joining you live from the Mactan Newtown Ironman race, where we are coming up on the closing, not the closing, the beginning of the end. We are probably, I'm going to say 15 minutes to 30 minutes away from seeing the first of the main triathletes cross the finish line. You're going to be here for that, or you're going to join me for that. So it started off with a swim. Who do we have running here? This is just someone running, I think. It's not a participant. They don't have a bib. It's just someone jogging. So it started, there's two races going on today. So there's the main triathlon, which is the full course. And then there's the half triathlon. The half triathlon is almost done. You guys saw the finishers crossing the finish line earlier today. I think pretty sure you'll be able to hear as the runner comes up the road from this direction, the crowds cheering him on. And then we are going to run down with them to the finish line to see the finish. I am 90% sure it's going to be the South African. I don't know his name, but I heard it earlier that he is got a 6-minute lead. I actually saw him transition from the bicycle to the running. So he's got a 25-kilometer run, which he started about 45 minutes ago. So in the next 15 minutes to 30 minutes, let's walk down there and see what's going on. It sounds like they're talking about a runner coming in and everybody's rushing to the gate. Three hours, 40 minutes they've been running. So they're saying that he is coming. Yeah, they're talking about him, that he's coming. They're talking about the South African who is in the lead. He's the former bronze medal Olympic champion. They're talking about the runners. They're giving an update. So, like I said before, they start with a swim, 2-kilometer swim. And as we heard from Basil, the swim was really rough, very, very rough. And then when they finish the swim, they go to a bicycle race. And the bicycle is about 90 kilometers for the bike ride. And then from the bike ride, they go to a 25-kilometer running. So it is quite an intensive day, let me tell you. So I'm keeping an eye out for our runner. You're going to see him coming down this road here. Oh. Just listening to what they're saying, they're talking about the position of the different runners, and I can't really make out what the timing is, but they're preparing everybody. They said about 15 minutes. So I'm gonna vlog at the same time. Ooh, I just almost knocked the camera off. I'm very clumsy, and that's because I have depth perception issues. Because I wear glasses, it's difficult for me to perceive depth very accurately. When it, like distances, yeah, no problem, but short, because my eyes are different prescriptions. It causes me sometimes to bump into things. I do it all the time. All right. So this afternoon, well, after this, I'm gonna go home and take a rest. We should be wrapping up here in about the next hour, so that'll be like 10:30. I'm gonna go have something to eat, some breakfast, and then I'm going to take a nap, edit a video, of course, and then take a rest. And then in the late afternoon, around 4 o'clock, we're gonna head over to the Lechon Festival, which is happening down at the Mactan al fresco, and which will culminate in an evening event. So you guys will join me for that on a vlog. And then I'm going to bed early because I have to get up tomorrow. I need to get some sleep. This new job is killing me. Oh, but I have to do it because some bad news. I got one of the clients that I was working for just ghosted me, like owing me $1,500 for the work that I did. So I'm kind of pissed at that. Really nothing I can do because it was they're based in America. The work is in Korea. Who am I going to call to sue? I can't really. And it was, you know, it's a gray area of how I was working. It kind of sucks because, you know, they owed me $1,500, and then they pay at the end of the following month, right? So I worked for 10 days, and then they didn't pay me. I worked a couple extra days, and they were like, then I just said to the clients, I said, sorry, they haven't paid me, so I'm not going to work anymore. They're just ghosted. Like, it's not like they shut down or anything. And I've been working for them for a while. I don't know what happened. Hopefully it was just maybe they're in an accident or something like that, or sick, or, you know, even if you're sick, you can take a minute to like text, but even the clients are like, yeah, nobody, we called, and I don't really have communication with the clients. I don't have their contact info. It's just during the Zoom call, I asked one of the moms, I said, have you heard from them? He's just, oh, I haven't really talked to them. I said, well, I can't have the class today because they haven't paid me. She says, oh, that's too bad. Well, she goes, I'll try to call them. And I'm like, okay, you know, but I mean, she can't call me. So it's happened to me before many years ago in Korea, and I learned my lesson, but it happens. What are you going to do, right? So I got to work at this new job, and hopefully I get a new contract starting next month, but that's going to kill me because it's going to be a daytime contract. I don't know when I'm going to have time to sleep. And then also my boss is going away for 2 weeks. So he wants me to like kind of supervise the staff. But I'm going to tell him, listen, you got to pay me for that because I'm a freelancer. And you want me to stay, like I work till 3 o'clock. You want me to stay till 5 o'clock and come in on Fridays? Yeah, that's you're going to have to pay me for that. Because, you know, I'm not going to work. I'm going to probably just sleep because I'll be too tired. I can't work more than 6 hours. Like my brain's not working. So anyway, I'm going to have to sacrifice to make up that money that I thought was coming in, which is a pain in the ass. But with you guys' continued support of watching the vlogs, clicking on the commercials, and if you wish to support, please do. But the ad revenue is doing very, very well, and I want to thank you guys for that. I really appreciate it. Trent is back in town. He was off to Dumaguete for a short time. Trent was, oh, here comes a motorcyclist. So this is an escort, which means that the runners cannot be too far behind. We shouldn't be too long. You guys will be participating in this. It will be great. This is my first Ironman event, my first kind of event like this. Man, that's a lot of luggage. Backpacks on back and front. Jeez. I am spoiled when it comes to travel. I am so spoiled. Never have to worry about luggage, never have to worry about backpacks and stuff. Just my bag to carry my cameras and batteries and stuff. So it looks like the security forces are getting into position to control the crowds. The announcers are ramping up the crowd. Crowds are all forming up against the fence, waiting for the runners to arrive. Yeah, you guys can see. Let me just vlog real quick, guys, all right? Hey guys, as you can see, we have the security forces coming through, the patrol forces clearing the roads, getting ready for the final runner to come through here. The final runner is going to be coming through here, running through here to the finish line right over there. As you can see, the finish line crowds are all getting excited and ready for this. We are here live in Mactan Newtown. I'm on the live stream. I'm doing the live stream right here. I'm vlogging about live streaming about the thing that I'm vlogging about at the same time. So we are at the Ironman finish of the triathlon main event. And according to the reports that they're announcing at the finish line there, the first runner in the lead is the South African former bronze medal Olympic champion coming through here in the next 15 minutes. So you guys are going to be part of that. Thank you again for joining me. Make sure to check out the vlogs every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Live stream on Sundays, Sunday mornings. Please sponsor and support the channel. Click the link down below. Buy me a coconut. And join the live stream every Saturday. Join the membership. Memberships, you can partake in a special members-only live stream and have previews of all of my vlogs before they become live. Special shout outs to all of my members. You guys are the best. I love you all. Join us for this. Looks like, do I see another motorcyclist coming through? Yes, there's another motorcyclist coming through. I think that's just, no, that the police, it's usually the police that are doing. This one is just a, what do you call it? A support worker. It's normally the police that run the bikers through with the flashing lights and everything like that. So we're gonna come back when the runners are coming through. Join us for that. So there you guys, you can see how I do my vlogs. And in the background, you can see some sprint runners there. These sprint guys have finished a half triathlon. And you can see with the medals around their necks, that means that they actually completed the course, all three parts of the course. So that event finished probably a few hours ago. So it's just a waiting game now. Yeah, so earlier, someone did mention that there is no bathroom facilities for the public. And that's the closest public bathroom would be at the Al Fresco restaurant at the entrance of Mactan Newtown. That's the only public bathroom that I would know of. There are bathrooms all over the place here, at the hotel, at One Pacific Residence, at the La Victoria, at One Manchester, at all the restaurants and stuff. But to allow people inside to use them, that might be an issue for the venues. I mean, as a resident, I can just walk across the street to One Pacific and go use the facilities there. Oh, I am getting old, man. I am getting old. I'm going to go sit down over here. Oh, no, I can't because the internet doesn't work over there. As you approach the cutoff between the transition between One Pacific Residence and 8 Newtown, it's kind of a dead zone in there, and the internet doesn't work. God, this guy looks so much like my friend Alex from Thailand. Looks so much like him. Okay, I'm hearing police sirens. I'm hearing police sirens coming. Yes? I am hearing police sirens. Yes, absolutely hearing police sirens coming. Yeah, yeah. We're having activity coming from over here. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you can hear. Oh no, that's just an ambulance. Okay, I thought it was the escort. I just thought it was the escort coming. So yeah, no. So it's just an ambulance coming. Hopefully, whoever they're coming to take care of is okay. But yeah, it is something that worrisome that someone is injured or hurt. I thought it was the police escort for the bicyclists or the runners coming in, but no, it's just a ambulance. Stopping. I don't know why an ambulance would come here because there are full medical facilities here. I guess they're coming to take someone away, not coming to attend to someone there, because there is a full hospital over there. You guys saw that earlier. So let's just hope that whoever's there is okay. So if you're just joining, earlier I was telling a story. While we're waiting, we'll tell a little story time. So the story is that I was at Lux on Friday night waiting for the crew to show up to go hang out, and bumped into a guy just hanging out there, and you know me, I just talked to everybody, and we were chatting, and he's like, yeah, I'm just waiting for this girl I met, and I think she ghosted me. And then I asked him his story, and basically he met her online on a dating app. And I've told you guys this before. Come here, don't date online. It's 90% scams, another 9% ladyboys, and it just never works out. So basically he was chatting with her for like a day or two, and he wanted to meet up, and then he says, oh, you know, because he's not from here, he doesn't really know the distances and stuff, but she says she lives like an hour away from here because of the traffic and the bridge, right? She goes, I live in Cebu City, would you like to come and meet me here? And he's like, no, I don't really know Cebu City, why don't you come here, because I know this area, this is where I'm staying, you can come and meet me here. And she's like, yeah, well, you know, it's very expensive to come over here. He's like, oh, well, you know, I can give you the money. That's what guys do. They say, oh, guys are problem solvers. And they try to solve the problem. That's not what you do, guys. That's not what you do. So he's like, oh, let me send you some money for it. And it's 5,000 pesos she asked for, a taxi. She goes, I would only ask for, you know, 1,000 pesos for the bus and like the jeepney to get here, but it's too difficult with all the road closures and the traffic. A taxi is much safer and easier because it'll go around the roadblocks and traffic, where a bus has to follow the route. And, you know, being a guy, he's desperate to get her here. So he's like, okay. He sends her 5,000 pesos. Guys, that's $75, $80. What taxi is she taking? From Manila? A taxi from, even in surge pricing, from there to here, no more than 800 pesos. No more than 800 pesos. So the runner will be coming on the right-hand side here. Be coming down the left side of the road. So we'll be ready for that. We're hoping in the next 15 minutes. So he was out 5,000 because, oh, what happened was afterwards, she deleted him from the dating app. And so I asked him, oh, what phone number did you send the money to? And he showed me the phone number. So I plugged that phone number into my Maya Pay, and then up pops the name of the transfer. And it was a guy's name. And I said, buddy, you got catfished. You got catfished. Congratulations. Congratulations. What was your time? Oh, you don't. About 3 hours? Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm just curious as to how long they did this thing, because there's no way I could do this. Even in my healthy condition, I can't run. My knees are just not good. And biking I could do, swimming maybe not. Maybe not. I'm healthy, but I'm not. I don't have the stamina. I don't have that stamina. That endurance yet. So starting next month, or hopefully, depending on my schedule, because let me tell you something, if I start doing this schedule, this work schedule, my exercise schedule is going to have to change. I'm going to have to either do it very early in the morning, or probably very early in the morning before I go to sleep. Like when I come home at 4 or 5 in the morning, but the gym isn't open at that time. It's so effed up, man. I may have to give up exercise for a little while, or do it like in the early evening and on the weekends. So it sounds like I'm just listening to what he's saying. Yeah, the crowds are surging towards the finish line. Yeah, it looks like, let's take a look here. Yeah, the crowds are surging to the finish line. So, yeah. Yesterday, I got my steps in. Let me tell you, 27,000 steps. We walked all over the place yesterday. First of all, I did a tour. On Friday, I walked up and down here 4 times because I did a vlog. Saturday, we walked up twice, checking out the venues and everything going on. And today, I've walked it at least 3 times. And then I'm going to walk it again 2 times later this evening. Okay, I'm hearing a biker. I'm hearing a bike horn. Yeah, here comes a bike. Let's take a look and see what's going on. Yeah, here comes a runner. Yeah, here comes a runner. Here comes the first runner. There, guys, here comes the first runner. And he's going to be crossing the finish line. Just under 4 hours. And it's our champion from South Africa. There you go, guys. Our first winner, our first participant crossing the finish line. That was exciting. He's all by himself. that was pretty cool. You know, but I want to see, like, you know, a race at the end, right? So that was our first guy crossing the finish line, just under 4 hours. So what it is now, 9:50. He started at around 6 a.m. So 3 hours, 50 minutes to complete 70 miles. And ooh, the drone is there. A nice drone, man. In this wind, that drone is really killing it. Let me tell you. I had a drone once, and it did not function well in the rain, in the wind. All right, guys. So from the vlog, I'm going to wrap it up here for the vlog. I want to say thank you, guys. Remember, learn to live life. Don't let life live you. Be good to each other. Be kind. Be helpful. Be supportive. Be happy. Thank you for joining us. I'm Sammi in Cebu. We'll see you all on the other side. All right, that's a wrap for the vlog. Let me put that all away. Too much stuff in my pockets. Let's see, what is my battery? 50%. So I'm going to assume as the bikers come across the finish line that they are going to have all right, sorry. Congratulations. Other runner. Here comes some more. There we go. Two runners coming right here. One runner coming right here. Let's go. You're on. So that was our second Participant crossing the finish line. Yeah, you got a front row seat to this. That is an expensive rig, steady cam. Person follows the runners all the way through. Oh, here comes somebody else. Here comes another runner. They're coming in fast and furious here. Well, it's exciting, very exciting. But after about the third or fourth one, it's like, okay, look, somebody running. So we're gonna wrap up soon, guys. I'm tired. I want to say thank you to everyone who has joined, who is supporting the channel. Say thank you. This week has been a hard week. Disappointing week, but you know, what are you gonna do? You don't let it get at the moment. I used to stress out about my budget, my finances and stuff like that. And then I realized, you know what? It always works out in the end. In the end, this will all work out. I will end up getting that job in September. Yeah, I'll work my ass off. I'll lose a little bit of sleep here and there, especially for the first 2 weeks of September when my boss is gone and he wants me in the office to help out. But I'll make money from that. I'm going to be working with Bruce project. I'm going to make money from that. Hopefully in September, the school here will hire me to do another lecture series. I'll make money from that. And 60 days, I'll catch up to the money that I lost. It's going to be a tough 60 days. Now, I thank you guys for joining me on this adventure. It happens, you know, it happens. What are you going to do? Just don't stress about it. Just focus, double down, and hustle. From Mactan Newtown, Lapu-Lapu, Cebu, the Philippines, I am Sri Lankan Sammi in Cebu, wishing you guys all the best. Learn to live life. Don't let life have you. Be good to each other. Be kind. Be supportive. Be helpful. And most of all, be happy. Guys, remember, we're not strangers. We're just friends who haven't met yet. We'll see you all on the other side.